Happy Sunday, my loves. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for March 6th to the 12th, 2022. This week, we're really entering into the crux of Pisces season. So as of today, we have Venus and Mars newly in the sign of Aquarius alongside Saturn. And we're really moving into this moment of allowing new life to kind of be breathed into what it is we're working on building for the long term for ourselves. And what we've been focused on maybe building since spring 2020 when Saturn first entered Aquarius. So now that Mars and Venus are both in the sign of Aquarius, the sign of individuality, freedom of self-expression, freedom to be ourselves, we value those a lot more moving forward into the rest of this month. This is a time to really ask ourselves, am I moving forward towards my goals, working on achieving my goals in a way that is right for me? And is my dream really mine? Is my vision really truly mine? Or is it someone else's? Beyond that, Aquarius can really help us to ask ourselves, am I working towards goals that serve not just me and my life, but the greater higher good of all? When we are working towards goals that, are so much bigger than us, and we can be so much more powerful, in our sense of purpose in working towards what it is we want. On March 9th, Mercury enters Pisces, where it's going to be until March 27th. And this makes for the Sun, Jupiter, Neptune, and Mercury in the sign of Pisces. So this is the time to really think about working with the gifts of Pisces season and really accepting the invitation of this season. So that's all about surrender, right? It's all about being present with what is and allowing the past to be in the past. Pisces rules closure. It rules forgiveness and compassion. So it's a time to be compassionate to yourself, to your past self, to the people around you, and allow that to transmute, energy and let healing find you. This is the last sign of the zodiac and the last month of our zodiacal year. So we're really getting poised, getting deeply ready for a whole new beginning moving forward into Aries season, which comes on March 20th. We got to be ready first, internally. So let's pull some cards for this week ahead. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands. We have a chance to reconnect with the essence and the truth of who we are and what our life is all about. This week, what is the essence of what you truly value now? The Hierophant, all about the traditions that make our life meaningful, that allow us to facilitate our energy in a way that allows us to impact the world and impact others. There is a structure that we follow in our lives all the time. There is always a method to the madness here, right? We're always moving around the world following some semblance of routine. And this is a time to really bring our conscious awareness to that. The Hierophant says, create your structures with intention. This is all about our rituals, all about our practices, and all about how we're organizing our time in order to make our life a ceremony, right? Your life is a ceremony, and that's how we can be really potent. That's what the Hierophant offers to us. There's this energy of devotion that's coming in here. And there's such a quality of sacred space that comes in with this energy of the Hierophant of, this is my focus, this is my intention, and I am devoting myself, pouring myself into this ritual, into this practice, into this structure that allows me to, connect with something that is so much bigger than me. I'm plugging into this lineage or this framework or this learning that I am a part of, this community that I am a part of, that requests for requests a sense of stillness, requests a little bit of stillness. I think about the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands as being so active. Don't be so active this week that you forget your why, that you forget what you're actually doing and forget what you're actually carrying on. I think in the energy of the Seven of Wands, we can be, very caught up in working really hard, and we can start to feel almost burnt out. And in the energy of the Knight of Wands, we're charging forward, seizing goals. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I need to do. But don't get so into those energies that, you forget that grounding foundation of like, oh, this is actually just the essence of what I need to do. So maybe there's some clearing out that we're ready to do that will allow us to be even more potent moving into the last 2 weeks of Pisces season. Devotion. What are you devoted to? When you are in devotion, when you are remembering how important that quality is maybe in your life in whatever sense, whatever that looks like to you, then you can move with so much more power and so much more economy of energy. Very Aries energy with the Knight of Wands. We're moving forward, head first into new dreams, new visions. Aries season does that to us. But Pisces season is a very different energy. Progress looks different in Pisces season. Motivation looks different. Action looks different. So what just reminds you how you move best when you are being productive, when you are doing what fucking matters? What just matters to you? What matters to you right now? And is that aligned with your actions? Is that aligned with what you're working for? What is it that you're actually working so hard for at the end of the day? Sometimes our brains can be so disconnected from our actual actions that we can take a step back or get in the shower and have a shower thought that's just like, what the fuck? This whole day, where was I? Where was I? The Hierophant is where we get so plugged into the present moment, so plugged into something bigger than us, that idea, that structure, that ritual that's very, makes it impossible to escape the purpose, makes it impossible to escape the reason. How can you make your life fail-proof in terms of you never forgetting what it is that matters to you? We're defending ourselves here. We're protecting something. We're working hard to get somewhere, but also working hard to protect our turf in some way. And can we do both? Can we do both? Maybe we're learning how. Maybe we're learning what that looks like. Being here and now fully, and also getting to where we want to go. It's a dance. The Hierophant implies community and connection, time-honored traditions, carrying on traditions that, really are meaningful to us. And there's that energy of external learning, through teachers, mentors, books, whatever, and taking that information and merging it with our own, making it even more authentic. And that's really the invitation of Saturn, Venus, and Mars in Aquarius right now. Am I going about achieving my goals in a way that is truly mine? In a way that is energizing for me to do? In a way that feels empowering? Or am I just trying to be something else? Am I trying to be something else? Aquarius can help us to be even more discerning about that. And with Mercury in Pisces, there's no way that we can lie to ourselves and how we feel. If things aren't feeling right, stop in your tracks and reconnect to a little bit of magic, a little bit of ritual, a little bit of prayer, a little bit of reading, a book that is meaningful to you, a connection to someone, a place of power. But the Hierophant offers a beautiful anchor into meaning. So find that this month. The Five of Cups. Those anchors into meaning, those anchors into what makes life meaningful to you will help you heal, will help you get through this period that feels like healing, that feels like you actually are transmuting energy. That's a messy process, letting the past go, taking the wisdom from the past, letting go of, figuring all of that out, figuring out what we got to release, what we want to let go, and new boundaries and all of that, and then allowing the new to come in. What does that look like? Those anchors that we have into what makes life meaningful and who we know that we are, they keep us grounded in these moments. The Five of Cups also implies just the power of our perspective right now, the power of our thinking right now. There are opportunities and blessings and growth here for us. There's avenues for growth, potential for growth. There's outlets here for us, new beginnings coming up here, but we got to be focused on looking for them. We have to expect miracles. We have to expect them. We have to have faith in the universe. We have to have faith in other people around us, faith in ourselves and our path. Because, my God, the Five of Cups, it's really easy to be focused on what drains our energy to be focused on. But that's not the way to put water under the bridge. Move on. Water runs fast. Let Pisces season reminds us of that. Water under the bridge. Water's always flowing. Don't stop that flow. Don't stop that flow with your focus. Don't stay fixated on something. But this didn't turn out, so I can't be this, or this isn't going how I want it to be, so I can't even allow myself to have any other thoughts about how it possibly could be because it's not what I want and I feel some type of way about it. Pisces season says, fuck those boundaries. I'm going to dissolve them because I am the ocean. Watch me. And that's an archetype that exists in you as well, right? When you find yourself fixating on something, fixating on anything, maybe a habit or a pattern or something that's not working out as you want it to be, laugh at yourself and remember that you are so much bigger than that. You are so much bigger than that. I thought this is what I wanted for my life, but it didn't happen in that way just then. So that means this, that means that. Does it have to mean that you're doomed? Or does it mean that you just have so much more experience, so much more wisdom, so much more proof that you want what you actually want in essence, and that you actually are who you are to bring to your next steps? Grace and ease, no forcing, no pushing, no clinging. Pisces, just flowing to the lowest possible point, the ease. What's easy for you? Trusting in your nature. Okay, Earth, grounding. Let's see what comes up for the wisdom message here. Are the foundations you stand upon strong enough to support you? You have been on rather shaky ground lately and your confidence has been rocked. Your head has been in the clouds and your spell work and wishes don't seem to be coming to fruition. It is the element of earth that must be called upon right now, for it offers you the nurturing and support that you need at this time. The earth is solid, firm, and it will give you the grounding required to bring about the results you desire. The earth is fertile and stable and associated with the goddess of life, birth and death and rebirth. Give yourself some time to go into nature and allow the earth to restore you. Draw upon her gifts that are steeped in magic and mystery as you rest and recharge under her protection. Soon you shall have all of the endurance and strength that you require to move forward. Hug a tree, friends. Hug a tree. That is the move for Pisces season. And don't forget how connected to all elements you are. All of them. My loves, I'm sending you all of my love and so many blessings as we move forward into the rest of this week.